here, but he's lost his last 2 starts. The catcher bats leadoff. Dalton Varsho looks at ball 1. And one of several left-hand batters who got the night off from Torrey against Jesus Luzardo last night. So some fresh. Alcantara doubled from last year. But he's a handful. There's a
catching for right-hander Sandy Alcantara.
Pavin Smith. Pavin back in the lineup today in right field, struggling a little bit right now. Against the lefty last night, chance to hit the reset button. And he slices this one out to Brian De La Cruz in left field for out number 2. Alcantara has been leaning on that 4-seamer much more often this year. There it is at 98, missed away. He uses that fastball to, and he'll mix up that slider and change up in equal amounts. That's the change that kind of sailed on him right there. It's a hard changeup.
Averages almost 90 miles an hour. Hey, you think about it, Alcantara does not throw a pitch average velocity under 90, and
right.
Zach Davies never throws anything over 90.
Zach will be the starter for Chicago. Zach Gallen and Kyle Hendricks on Saturday, and then on Sunday the 3-1 to David Peralta. It really hasn't happened yet for him. And he's got a good start here. 2 strikeouts and a 1-2-3 first, and after 1, 6 homers. He's having a terrific homestand at the plate. He's been, of course, banging line drive outs right at defenders all year long, but starting to find some open space out there. Has 2 hits in 3 of his last 4 games, including last night. He was on base 3 times. And he's ahead in the count 2-0.
Everybody was trying to jumpstart the offense, but as time has passed and he's gotten more comfortable at the plate, he's willing to take his base hits to the opposite field, get a single into left center, and if he gets a mistake,
then it's Ketel Marte. Look out on the 3-0. Don't forget, Christian's been hit in the face before by a fastball, so that's doubly scary for him. I don't know if that hit him or not. That's a changeup at 91.
Yeah, guy's ridiculous.
He is a really good pitcher. Sandy, and they're not going to let this kid get away. Big, tall, lanky guy out there at 6'5". And the heater in there at 98.
That's a good take right there.
You think?
Otherwise.
98 up and in for a strike. That's unhittable right there. 2-2. Well, he's punched out 3 of the first 5. 1 away in the second.
Can you feel it, partner? Can you feel it? I feel a D-backs home run coming today. And
Marlins will leave 3 defenders on that first base side against Ketel. There's another fastball at 98 from Alcantara. Times in his last 7 games, including twice last night. That one's chopped foul. Series win, looking for the sweep today, but they trail it early, 3-0. Diamondbacks are
grinding away. Keep your head down, looking forward.
A long way to go in this one. Slider is fouled away, and it's 2-2. Got a 99-mile-an-hour fastball and chopped it high to center for Jesus Sanchez. And that's out number 2. You look at Seth Beer and people say, well, maybe he needs to go to Reno and get it all sorted out. But I went 4 for 37 to start with 15 strikeouts. So you look at Seth Beer and go, oh, okay. I mean, it takes time to get this major league stuff down.
Yeah, not everybody hits the ground running, 4-hit game in your debut and then just take off from there. You know, most guys are going to struggle early in their career.
Here, 2 balls and no strikes. That one bounces into the shift. Jazz Chisholm is there. And after 2, D-backs trip. Perdomo 197. That's the highest his batting average has been since the second game of the year. Stallings is on it. The Gold Glover throws him out. Thomas. And Alec shoots one deep the other way, left center field. Jesus Sanchez will watch this one go. And there's the first career home run for Alec Thomas. Looked a lot like his double the other day for his first big league hit. That one carried over the fence out there for home run number. Somebody better track down that souvenir. Dalton Varsho. That's a jumbo jet. And congratulations in there. I think that came after the part where they all ignore him, right?
Yeah. The silent treatment.
Right. Well, Pavin went against Colorado on this homestand, but in his last 3 games, 0 for 11 with 6. And hits it into the overshift. Jazz Chisholm for the outfield grass. Alec Thomas, home run number 1 is in the books. This is the silent treatment. The Alcantara. By the way, we are told that Joey Wendell had to leave the ball game. The Marlins third baseman with right hamstring tightness. So Eric Gonzalez has taken over. That's the Alcantara slider. Alcantara back on April 20th got stuck with a no decision despite 8 innings of scoreless baseball against that St. Louis Cardinals lineup. Walked 4 Mariners in that start. And then last Friday at San Diego had his shortest outing of the year, just 4 2/3 in a loss to the Padres. Takes care of Peralta. Yeah, sure has. He's walked 3 times in this series alone. There's strike 1. 100 miles an hour with a sinker.
Ooh. 100-mile-an-hour sinker. That's low fog.
And then runs the sinker in there at 90. I remember Kristen almost got hit with a fastball up and in. Here's the breaking ball. Throws him. It's 2-2. Rojas at shortstop.
Hey fans, anytime the D-backs score 5 runs or more, Taco Bell is giving away 3 free seasoned beef crunchy tacos with the purchase of a.
Alcantara has punched out 3. He's walked 1 so far. Cubbies are in here Friday night. Right now they are playing the Padres at Penn 4th in San Francisco. Dodgers beaten by the Pirates in Pittsburgh.
Reds had their hit.
Reds have won some games as of late. And there's the sinker that misses. A quick walk to Josh Rojas with 2 outs. Second base on balls for Alcantara. Yeah.
What does it ask you to do? And right there, Josh Rojas just needed to get on. Now he steals second base without a throw.
Got a big time jump on Alcantara. No throw from Stallings. You're already halfway to second. They haven't even noticed. Missed with that 93-mile-an-hour changeup.
So much in the on-deck circle. Cattell might have to expand his strike zone here and find a way to drive Josh Rojas home from second base. Up behind you, rarely are you going to anything good to hit.
Well, you said it. He might have to expand, chase the changeup, and they strand Rojas after 4. It's 3-1 Miami. 93 through 5. And Seth Beer leads off the home half against Sandy Alcantara. We talked throughout the ball game last night about the hand in hand. Last night, 39 plate appearances, 15 lasted at least 6 pitches by D-backs hitters, and given up only 1 hit, the Alec Thomas home run. Seth can't lay off the high heat and strikes out. That's number 5.
Decision to be made. I mean, without the DH, Merrill Kelly would be the on-deck hitter. Now, do you let him take the at-bat, send him back out to the mound? Do you pinch hit for him? Get to that 9 spot and pinch hit? Does the pinch hitter stay in the game and you make a double switch somewhere else in the lineup? I know it's all just is coming up, and he's not on top of his game the way Merrill is today.
Well, there is a decision. It's not quite as involved as what we normally see, but 93 now and has retired the last 7 Marlins hitters he's faced. So
a pinch hitter in and hope to tie the ball game up with a swing of the bat. There's a little more to it than just knowing.
Alec Thomas, who homered his first time up on deck. 2-2 to Perdomo. That one went off of Geraldo's foot somewhere.
That last half inning.
Unless he's preparing himself or something.
Possibly ready to go and just.
Boy, tell you what, Geraldo Perdomo leads the league in foul balls down the right field. Get number 1. Just activated by Chicago. 2-2. This is sky to center for Jesus Sanchez. And that's out number 2. First major league April. And now here he is in the big leagues, making a lot of noise in his first ever homestand. Playing just his 4th and has made some nice defensive plays in center as well. That's out of play. I think we may have had our question. It's a process.
Valley of the sun, it's going to heat up and that roof is going to be closed.
It is just beautiful here this afternoon. Remember, he will bunt for base hit, usually against left-handers though, but he saw 98. And that's a sinker.
Doesn't seem like there's enough time for a pitch to sink at 98 miles an hour.
He went from the Cardinals to the Marlins along with Zach Gallen in a deal for Marcell Ozuna. Sanchez near the shadow line out there. And that's the first out. And talks about the big surprise he gave to his parents and life outside the field. We had a lovely chat with Pavin not too long ago. So that all begins before the doubleheader with the Dodgers next Tuesday, 11:30 on Bally Sports Arizona and streaming of the Bally Sports app. The Cup of Coffee with Pavin Smith coming up next week.
Always enjoy those.
Usually not. That's where you really get into some stuff with these guys, really find out what makes them tick. It's a lot of fun to do those. And Tom, as someone once said, the best question you can ever ask anybody is, then what happened?
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
What, over the last week or so, swinging and missing a lot. It's a guy that has the bat control that Pavin Smith does and the history of making contact when he does swing the bat. It's a little surprising to swing
right now. And there's a base on balls. Hey, Bob.
Yes, sir.
I want to make sure. Peralta with those new swing mechanics. We've talked about that. He worked all winter with his Florida neighbor, the Astros' Michael Brantley. He's done a great job getting the ball up in the percent of everything he hit last year was on the ground. This year it's 25%. So that is an enormous change. That one's on the ground, might get through. Gonzalez makes a pretty play from third to get the force on Pavin. That one is a sinker in the dirt. Stallings all the way back to the backstop to get that one. David stops at second.
We've talked a lot about Jacob Stallings and his defensive.
Say the other guys get paid too, right?
Yeah.
They've run into a good one right here. Another sinker down low, and it's 2-1. In scoring position. This is just their second today. Got the slider, couldn't keep it fair. It's 2-2. Now at the age of 26. They have broken the bat right there. And they get Christian at first. Through 6. Diamondbacks still just one hit. They against the same team of the same year. Trying to do that today against the Marlins, but they trail it 3-1. Long run if they can get somebody there, and Brian De La Cruz is there. One pitch out against Rojas. 2002, they took all 6 from the Reds. 20.
Well, approaching 100. I think that last one was 93 in the ball game.
99 up and in on the tower there. 1-1.
Now he has been a horse this year. He's thrown 94 or more pitches.
Even Okert, the one-time San Francisco Giant, gets loose in the Marlins bullpen. Change up down there at 93. That stays playable at first for Garrett Cooper. 2 outs in the 7th. Don't forget, fans, you can spend the day with Dad at Chase Field. Purchase our Father's Day play catch on the field VIP. Get down ball. Wow. There's a base hit for Seth Beer. That snaps an 0 for 37. Geraldo Perdomo swung for the fences on this homestand. Into the overshift that time, backhanded by Jazz Chisholm. And Alcantara.